O'Reilly! You need parts? O'Reilly Auto Parts has parts. Need them fast? We've got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
On your mark, get ready, start.
Broadcasting from California and Delaware, this is the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. And here are your hosts, Mark and Danny.
All right, boys and girls, it's time for Rapid Fire.
Music, please. I don't even know what show we're up to now. Like 480, 5,000, 5,006.
Something like that. All right, people in podcast land, we're playing some rapid fire. This is where Danny and I fire 3 trivia questions at each other and try to stump the other guy. And you people at home or in your car or parents' basement, wherever you are, play along. See if you can go 6 for 6. Danny and I are trying to go for 3 for 3, which has not happened in over a decade. But we
probably not. We're not giving any softballs either way.
No, I think mine are... I think one of them is easy. The rest of them, you might get 2 out of 3. You might get 1, but you're not going 0 for 3 this week. I'd be very surprised if you did.
I think one of mine I've asked before, but I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, that's because we're old and we do this from time to time. I think I've asked this. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Plus, we do 3 questions every show, and we're up to almost 300 shows, so that's 900 questions.
Yeah.
We're going to repeat somewhere.
Yeah, cut us a break, people, okay? Now, when the questions get stupid, like, name the 4 Beatles, then it's time to hang it up, okay?
Yeah, then we'll be, we're all done.
The lead singer of the Rolling Stones is A. Ann Wilson. Yeah, it's time to hang it up.
That's right.
Okay, question 1 for you. The band DAD, also known as Disneyland After Dark, released their first album in 1986, and they've been around ever since. Can you tell me how many original members of DAD are still in the band?
I'm going to say 3.
That is correct.
Yes.
The Benzer
brothers. I think the drummer changed, right?
Correct. That's the only one who changed. The Benzer brothers and the bass player, the 2-string bass player, Stig Peterson. Yep.
He plays all kinds of basses. Some are 2. I've seen him play a 1-string. One's a rocket ship. There was one that was backwards where the actual pickups are on what looks like the headstock.
Yeah,
they're crazy.
Yeah. Definitely entertaining to watch. I've not seen DAD live. I want to someday.
Yeah, that's one of the bands I'd really like to see. Them, Eclipse, which I'm going to soon. Yeah. Gothard, I'd love to see them. I'd really like to see Harem Scarum, if they are even a thing anymore.
Yeah, they're playing in Europe. They have a small mini Europe tour. I mean, they're in Canada. Come on, guys. Come to the whiskey. Come to where Danny is. Play one of U.S. shows, I guess.
Come to the TLA in Philly.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a draw for them, so they don't bother. So they figure there's some kind of draw for them in like Italy and England, so they play there. But they got a new album coming out. I think they released a new video, 1 or 2 already.
Nice. Okay, I got that one right then.
Yes, you did.
Woo!
Now you have
one for one. Yes.
Now you got to ask me a question.
Okay. So last show we talked about Anvil and Raven kind of being very similar. This question is about Raven. They just have a new album come out. And how many studio albums does that make having been released for Raven?
Does that count EPs?
No.
Because the new album is an EP, so that one doesn't count.
I'm counting this one, but
Oh, so
studio album.
So this is going to be totally incorrect because they do have the Mad EP and all this other stuff, and so so there goes your question.
Just give me a
Give me a number that's close, damn it. Okay, I'm going to say this 22.
No, it is 16.
Okay. I
Now,
wouldn't.
probably if you threw in the EPs, maybe. I don't know. I think they have 3 EPs.
2 or 3, and if you count live albums too, because I know they have a couple of those.
No.
So I was close, but incorrect.
Yeah, you were wrong, but close.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, their Live at the Inferno is awesome. Man, so freaking good.
Yep. Still good band too.
Yep.
All right.
And I got to see them.
Me too. Question 2 for you. It's funny that you brought up Gothard because they're part of this question.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 3 bands. You got to tell me which one was founded first. Here are the bands, all European. Gothard, Hardcore Superstar, or Treat. Which one was founded first?
I'm going to say Treat.
That would be correct.
Yes.
And just for fun, what do you think? What year do you think they were founded?
I'm going to say 89.
81.
What?
81.
Wow.
So they were a band for a few years, and I think their first album came out in like 85, 86.
Okay.
And between Gothard and Hardcore Superstar, which one comes next? Founded.
I'm going to say Hardcore Superstar.
Nope.
Really?
Hardcore Superstar was 1997. Gothard, 1992.
Wow, they're older than I thought.
Yeah, and they have a new album coming out, I think, within weeks.
Nice.
So we got lots of new music to look forward to here, so that's good.
Sweet.
And
Yeah,
Sweet.
that new Eclipse is really good.
Yeah. And Sweet, and in fact, you said Sweet? Sweet had a new album come out.
What?
With one original member, but yeah. I didn't listen to it. I just can't.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's really not
I don't know
sweet.
I don't know if I'm going to listen to that one. Maybe.
Yeah, there's so much to listen to. It's like,
Yeah. All right, question number 2 for you. I'm 2-0. Woohoo. You're 0-1. So let's see if you can redeem yourself.
I better.
All right. The first M3 show was in 2009 and was only 1 day.
Uh-huh.
So who was the main stage headliner? Because they had both stages going, but it was all in 1 day.
Who's the headliner for M3 on their first one? God.
You love this band.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Wow. Huh. Since I really don't know, I'm going to say Kicks.
No, they did play then, but it was Twisted Sister.
Really? They were the first one? Wow.
First headliners,
It's
yep.
funny. I thought of them. I think, no, we saw them later. I didn't realize they headlined the first M3. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
There was also Rat, and I think Rat played right before Twisted Sister. I had the whole thing set up. Extreme, Kicks. It was a great lineup.
And I thought of Rat, too.
Yeah.
And you know what's going on with Rat? Now it's Rat, DeMartini, and Piercy are going out together with Carlos Cavasso on guitar, Las Elias from Slaughter on drums, and the guy from Rough Cut on bass. And his name escapes me. Oh, Matt Thorne. Matt Thorne, yeah. From Burbank, California.
Nice.
So, yeah, that should be kind of cool. All right.
Well, I bet that'll be a good band. We'll see how Steven's singing, but
He seems to be doing better now. So I think he's cleaned his life up. So.
All right. Okay, well, you're 2-0 and I'm 2-0, you're 0 for 2, so I won this.
You're already won.
We'll go through with the third question.
All right, question 3 for you. All right, this legendary singer sang backing vocals on these 3 songs. Night Ranger's Rockin' America, Motley Crue's Misunderstood, the Karabi album, and he sang background vocals on Lynch Mob's second album featuring Robert Mason. Who is this legendary singer?
And you said it's a he?
It's a he.
I'm going to say Timothy B. Schmidt.
Ooh, incorrect.
Dang it.
Glenn Hughes.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the Misunderstood, you can kind of hear him. That song, I don't know if you remember it, from the Motley Crue.
Yeah, I
94 album.
remember. I don't remember particularly hearing him or not.
But if I told you that and then you listen to the song again and go, oh, I can hear him. But
Yeah.
obviously, Rockin' America, you can't hear Glenn Hughes. There's a lot of voices going on there. But yeah,
it's kind of a gang vocal there.
Right. I mean, when Glenn Hughes and Jeff Scott Soto sing backing vocals on so many records. I mean, they just, you're in town? Okay, call that guy over there.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Again, nice paycheck. Or
Yeah.
sometimes they just do it as favors, you know?
Who knows? I would
Yeah.
if I had those pipes. All right. So this third question, I think I might have asked before, but it's been a while. So who played drums for Tribe of Judah?
Was it Mike Mangini?
Yes, it was.
The only question I got right.
Yep. But you figure Tribe of Judah was basically Extreme without Nuno.
Right. And it was
But-
weird, too.
Yeah, it was more industrial. I listened to it a couple times. Thought, okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a fan of Nuno.
Yeah, and I like Gary Sharon, too, but that was like way out of the box there.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you compare that to Nuno's solo stuff, it's no comparison.
Right. But, I mean, if you're a fan, you have all that stuff. I don't even have Nuno's stuff anymore. I know he did something with Perry Farrell. It was weird, but I never really got it.
Yes. Satellite something.
Satellite Party, wasn't it?
Satellite Party.
I think
It might have been.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that interesting. So
Yeah. And then he toured behind some like R&B artist.
Oh,
Some
Rihanna.
huge. Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice paycheck.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
Plus you're watching her wiggle around all night.
yeah. Hey, we know what you gotta feed the family, I guess. You know.
Yeah, you might as well.
I mean, these guys are lucky enough to make a living at this, and it's even harder now for up and coming musicians to make a living at music. It's hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, we went 4 for 6. That's not too bad.
You did great. I sucked. But on that note, let's go to a commercial break, and we'll be back with something else entertaining.
For it is a human number. Its number is 6.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do a bit we call 6 in 30, where we put together 6 bits of 5 seconds apiece. We have to come up with the name of the artist. And 5 seconds is not a long time. But sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But Mark, I think I got a pretty difficult one for you this time.
Oh, terrific. Great.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
I think you're probably going to get 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
But we'll see how you do. And this, we do have a theme for these. This theme that we have this time is, for you, these are all songs with spring in the title, because when I put this together earlier today, it's like 70 degrees here. It's beautiful, low humidity. It was awesome.
Nice. It's nice. I was hoping it would be like 30 degrees here, so when you came out here, you would just be totally shocked by how, yeah, it's probably in the 80s or 70s and 80s here, so.
Nice.
Okay, so.
No, today was the first nice day of the year. It's been freaking freezing up until now, so.
Okay.
So that put me in the frame of mind of spring. So these are all songs with spring in the title.
All right, so you people out there, listen along and see how well you do. I got my pen and paper ready, so let's go ahead and play this.
Where did the spring go? Where did the trees go? Where did the sun...
I need a break. I need a spring break. We dream of spring. Hope springs eternal.
Wow, I might go for 6 on this one.
Wow. I know the first song is horrible. I listened to it and I'm like, oh, geez, this is bad. But
Ooh, wow. I've already lost this whole bit already. So yeah, I couldn't
man.
think of one. So
Whoa.
I'm gonna have to play this again, and
I
maybe
thought you'd get at least. I thought you'd get 3 probably.
no, I didn't know anything. My brain is on. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Okay, let's try this again here. Take 2.
Brains on oatmeal.
Yeah. All right.
Where did the spring go? Where did the trees go? Where did the sun?
I need a break. I need a spring break. We dream of spring. Hope springs eternal. Silent spring. No birds sing. It's springtime out there. That's where we part.
Good God, I'm gonna suck at this one. These are all gonna be guesses. All 6 are complete guesses.
Complete guesses. Okay, bring it on.
Number 1, Jethro Tull.
That's not too bad of a guess. They're English, mostly from the 60s. No, that's the Kinks.
Okay, what's the name of that song?
Song called Where Did the Spring Go? And it's horrible.
Okay, well, number 2. Remind me what type of music it was, because I didn't even have a guess on that one.
Oh, man, this is one of your favorite bands from a soundtrack.
Cheap Trick.
Yes. Yes, way to go. So you're 1 for 2.
That might be the only one I get. 3, I wrote Cinderella.
No, that is a band that you sent me called Dynasty.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Die Nasty. It's with a Z.
Yeah, I know who they are, but I honestly, yeah.
Probably didn't listen to them.
Nope, but I know who they are.
Yeah.
So
They're not bad. I listened to a couple of the other songs on there when I was doing this bit. It's not bad.
yeah, you can find a lot of their concerts on YouTube. They're easily accessible. Yeah, I know they're probably like Eclipse over there in Europe, but here nobody's heard of them. All right, number 4, Danger Danger.
No. This is a more recent band called Hammerfall.
Oh, I like Hammerfall too. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That was Hope Springs Eternal.
Yeah, you. Wow, that was a read. Okay, number 5. I'm gonna say that is
It's the Dave Grohl side project.
number 5 is a Dave Grohl side project.
Yes.
Oh, it's like Them Damn Crows or something like that.
No.
What is it?
No, not even close. It's Probot.
Heard of it, never listened to it. Shit, you really screwed me on this one. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, the next one you should get by the vocals.
It sounded so damn familiar.
Yeah.
I wrote down Rooney, but I know that's wrong.
That was Smashing Pumpkins.
Ah, damn it. I should have gotten it's funny you say that. Damn it. I do kind of like Smashing Pumpkins a little bit. Billy Corgan has a new show that a new interview show, and it's really good.
I watched the one with Wolfie Van Halen.
Yeah, I watched that one. He's done about 4 of them, and he's a very good interviewer.
Yeah, he knows the history, so it's good. He's not saying, so you want to talk about your new album? No, none of that crap. It's all like insider stuff, like what he knows. He just knows all the stuff. So
I know.
it's cool.
He interviewed Tom Morello. It's mostly musicians he's interviewing, and it's really interesting. Yeah, he was on Rogan too, and he's very interesting on that. Seems like a good dude, which is, he also owns a wrestling company.
Really?
He's into wrestling, and he loves like the 80s and 70s hard rock bands that we like. So he's a fan of that stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like 6'6", 6'5". He's a huge guy.
Yeah, I saw him on a solo tour at the Grand in Wilmington.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he made nobody could go in when he was doing sound check, but I was listeing to him from outside the doors. And then I watched most of the show afterwards, and he's a big dude.
Did you hear about the controversy with him and Bill Burr? You know who Bill
No.
Burr is, right? The comedian?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a weird thing going on with them. Howie Mandel had Bill Burr on his show, and he's talking to him on his podcast, and he brings out Billy Corgan.
Okay.
Turns out these two have never met each other, but they're half brothers. They have the same.
What?
They have the same dad, and apparently the dad of both of these guys was a traveling musician, and he had multiple families. And these guys had never met each other, but they're half brothers.
Did they know it?
They kind of suspected it, but Howie brought them out together, and they were both pissed because he kind of threw it on them without telling them. He just brought them on. Because Billy kind of said, yeah, his mom told him, like, Bill Burr might be your brother. He's like, really? So they heard it, but they never met each other. And it was kind of it's a really awkward interview because Howie leaves, and these guys are talking to each other and like, oh, well, Dad.
I can actually kind of see the resemblance, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because when they're sitting there talking, yeah, look that one up. It's really cringeworthy because they didn't want to meet like on camera during these circumstances. Like, oh, yeah.
You know you're half brothers, right? And go.
Yeah, and apparently, because Bill Burr said, yeah, my dad played these instruments, and then Billy Corgan says, yeah, Dad was a guitar player, and Bill Burr goes, he played guitar? I goes, yeah, he played guitar. Dad was kind of a scuzzball with two families. And he named both of them William.
Right. Was it after himself?
I don't know if it's after himself, but it's weird that you named two sons. And they're close in age, kind of, sort of. But name both of them William? What the hell's that all about? So, yeah, they're biological brothers who had never met. Didn't even know about each other for the longest time. Weird, huh?
That's, yeah.
So go look those clips up on the Howie Mandel show. He put all that together. Because I think Billy Corgan mentioned it on his show once. And then Howie said, oh, okay. Then when Howie had Bill Burr on the show, then he brought both of them together. Because that Billy Corgan show, he does those in Howie Mandel's studios. That's where that whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's all that whole thing happened. Yeah, crazy, huh? Sorry, I got off on a tangent there.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's cool.
Yeah, so.
Wow, I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. When something's really cringy like that, I get really uncomfortable.
It's worth watching.
Even though I'm just sitting there watching it by myself, I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was going to sleep and watching it, and it kept me up because, oh, my God, really? What are they going to say? Like, because I think Bill Burr is super funny.
He's hilarious.
So the fact that he was dealing with that on camera, and he was pissed at Howie. So it's interesting as they're sitting there by themselves first. And then they brought in that guy who got Billy something, the guy who interviewed Trump Trump said they all grab him by the pee and all that. So that guy who was canceled comes on and moderates between those two. So it's a whole thing. It's like, oh my God, what the heck is going on? It was nuts. Anyway,
the guy on the bus with Trump.
Yeah, I was off. They were just having a conversation, and Billy something. His name is Billy, I think, too. And
he's got
Billy Bush. No, he's not a brother either. So he just came on just to kind of moderate things because Howie didn't want to come back in the room because they were pissed at Howie. Well, Bill Burr was pissed at Howie. Like, I want to meet this way,
Yeah.
Okay.
By the end of that, Howie's sitting at home.
Yeah. But anyway, I got 1 out of 6 on
1 out of 6.
6 and 30. All right, so yours, change the thing. All of these songs are bonus tracks from famous bands that you know and love. So some of them are going to be easy right away. Others are going to be tough.
So you didn't pull out a Probot or Hammerfall on me?
No, all of these bands are big bands that you've known and probably seen. I would imagine you've probably seen all of them.
All right.
And it's just a bonus track.
Bonus track. Okay, so these aren't like the main songs off the album.
No, just the stuff like one of them is a Japanese and the other one's just says bonus track.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look.
You love me as long as you want to. Look around, they're moving in like some freight train come and did a 6-string strut and jump. Unnatural, contractual.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're going to get at least 3 of them.
I think I got 4.
Wow, already, huh?
Maybe. 2 of them, I don't know. Man, the first one, are you kidding? Is that like Clint Black or?
It's a big band too.
Big band. Okay, let's listen again.
You love me as long as you want to. Look around, they're moving in like some freight train come and did a 6-string strut and jump. Unnatural, contractual.
And I'm going to concede this. Danny's already beaten me, but we're going to go through it anyway. Track 1, what is
Track
it?
1. God, I have no clue. A big band.
Pretty big band. Yeah, everybody on the planet's heard of them.
Okay, jeez. Oh, wow. Wow.
And the lead singer's not singing this song. It's a different band.
Yeah,
That's the thing. But there's at least 2 of these songs where the lead singer's not singing a lead, and this is one of them. Just think of a huge band. It plays minimum arenas.
Minimum arenas?
And some country stadiums.
See, I'm thinking it can't be AC/DC or Iron Maiden. Big, giant.
Think lighter.
Lighter. Bon Jovi.
Correct.
What? Who's singing it?
Tico, the drummer.
You're kidding.
Yep. I can't believe you got that one right. Bon Jovi. Crazy. It's a bonus track off of These Days album from the 90s.
Okay. And Tico's singing it.
Tico's singing it.
I would have
Crazy.
thought maybe Richie might have been singing it, but
Nope.
wow.
I
Okay.
think, yeah. All right. Track 2 should be easy.
All right, track 2. That's definitely John Corabi with the Crew.
Yep. Correct.
The next one, I think that's Rob Halford singing, but he sang on a Skid Row song. So I'm thinking because they were huge, they had that cover album where each person in the band picked a song to do, and the drummer picked Rush. And but anyway, I think it's Skid Row.
Correct. It is Skid Row, but that is Johnny Solinger singing.
Really?
You're thinking of the song, the B-Sides Year album when they did Delivering the Goods, when it was Sebastian and Rob singing together. But yeah, that's United off of United World Rebellion from 2013.
Man, that sounds like Rob Halford a lot.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn good cover. So you're 3 for 3. Track 4 is probably the easiest one.
Yeah, that was Poison
Yep.
for sure.
Living for the Minute off of Open Up and Say Ah, that bonus track.
Okay.
4
The
for
next
4.
one, I think is it Early Rush?
Nope. Incorrect.
Damn.
This is a bonus instrumental track off of the In Color album.
It's Cheap Trick?
Correct. It's called Oh Boy. It's a cool.
Yeah.
You could see if they just threw some lyrics over it, it'd be really cool. But by itself, it's good.
Yeah, but no.
It's called Oh Boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
and when I saw Oh Boy originally, I thought it was the Buddy Holly track, but nope,
Yeah.
it's not. And number 6,
All right.
which I think is the hardest one.
Really? I know that song. That's Mr. Big.
Yeah, correct. So who's singing
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. I just knew it was a Mr. Big song.
Wow,
I heard it.
I figured I didn't think you knew that one. So okay, well you obviously know it's not Eric, so you only got 3 more choices. Who was singing it?
Well, no, because Mr. Big had a couple of guitar players, right?
Okay, cool. So you got 4 choices now.
Is it Billy singing?
Nope. It's
No?
Paul Gilbert.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I would have thought it was, initially I thought it was the drummer, Pat Torpey, who could sing his ass off too, but no, it's Paul Gilbert.
Well,
I didn't think you knew that song. It's a bonus track off of Big, Bigger, and Biggest from 1996.
Yeah, I listened to that album a lot just
Wow.
because I like Mr. Big and, being a greatest hits album. I like it.
Wow, so you got 5 out of 6. You did better than I didn't. No,
6.
5 out of 6. You only missed Cheap Trick.
Oof, that's crazy. Well, that was
Crazy.
not much of a, Cheap Trick song from In Color. So that's what, 70?
77? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yours
Okay.
were super hard, so.
Yeah, I will admit mine was super hard.
You definitely won that one. So 6 and 30 goes to Danny, so. All right, on to the next bit. And the next bit is Cover This.
Cover this.
Now it's time to cover this.
Boys and girls, we're playing Cover This, where we're going to play like 25 to 30 seconds of a cover song. You got to give us the original artist and the covering artist. This week, Danny,
And the name of the song.
and if you can get the name of the song too, good. I got one that I've never heard before in my life, and when I tracked it down, I was shocked. In fact, I had to go on YouTube, download it, and then change it from an MP4 to an MP3 just to get this in and cut it to. So it was a whole process just for this one song. I'd never heard this before, and I was shocked.
So if I get it right off the bat, you're going to be pissed.
I don't believe I'll be disappointed. I won't be pissed.
Yeah.
But I'll be disappointed. So
All right, well, let's give this a listen then.
okay.
I bet the people gonna like it, yeah. I know that everybody's gonna shout it about a dead cold mighty killer, a big black white gorilla. King Kong song. Listen to the music and you can't go wrong. Do the King Kong song. Can you hear the beating of the monkey tom tom? Listen to the rhythm of the King Kong song.
All right. Have you ever heard that before in your life?
Never, ever have I heard that song. The King Kong song. So
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the title.
That is the name of the song. Correct. The King Kong song. I had never heard this song in my life,
Nope.
but it's on a tribute album.
A tribute album?
This is a song off of a tribute album. So the original artist has a tribute album.
So a bunch of artists doing songs from this one album that's a tribute to that artist.
Correct. And it's a huge artist too. It's a
Okay.
band that everybody on the planet has heard of. But I'd never heard the King Kong song in my life.
You said that about Bon Jovi too, so I don't think the King Kong song is a Bon Jovi song. So.
Oh, I can tell you this band is bigger than Bon Jovi.
What?
Well, who's the I think the band playing this song, it's in their style, and it sounds like them if you're familiar with the band doing the cover.
I have no idea either band.
Okay, I can tell you, here's another hint. Both bands are from the same country. That probably doesn't help you. The original song is from 1974.
All right, is that oh shoot, the band that did Locomotion. Oh crap, what's the name of that band?
Does it have a railroad in it?
Yeah, Grand Funk Railroad.
Incorrect.
Is either one of them Grand Funk Railroad?
Nope.
The King Kong song, Black Oak, Arkansas.
Incorrect.
You're
going to be shocked. Okay, here's another hint that will give away the original artist. The album came out in 1974. The name of the album was called Waterloo.
Oh, come on. It's not ABBA.
Correct.
What?
Originally recorded by ABBA, the King Kong song on the Waterloo album, 1974.
Okay, I'm looking that up. I'm looking that.
I looked it up too. Okay, so now you know where the band is from.
Song by ABBA.
From on the Waterloo album.
Okay.
All right, and I told you the band covering it's also from the same country as ABBA.
So the Swedish band.
This tribute album came out in
1992. And this is kind of a, is it Eclipse?
No, before Eclipse. Nope.
Before Eclipse.
They have a lot in common with Extreme in terms of style. Swedish
I have
band.
no idea.
Wow. Okay.
No idea. Swedish?
They had one hit on the MTV era. They put out a couple albums, broke up, came back like 15 years later, and they're still around. Their big hit was All Lips and Hips.
Oh crap.
No.
All lips. And Electric Boys.
Correct. Electric Boys. They had that whole funk metal thing happening.
Right. Yeah.
They're really
cool.
If you like Extreme, listen to the Electric Boys. Very similar. They got that whole thing happening. And the later Electric Boy albums are very good. And in fact, two of the members of the Electric Boys were also in Hanoi Rocks.
Oh, really?
Including the lead singer. So when Hanoi Rocks went through that period where they came back for a while, Electric Boys, two or three of the guys in Electric Boys were in Hanoi Rocks for a while. And then Hanoi Rocks stopped, and then Electric Boys came back.
So it's not Michael Monroe in Electric Boys?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't.
Yeah, because the lead singer in Electric Boys was in Hanoi Rocks, but he didn't sing any lead because Michael Monroe was there. So for a while. Interesting, huh? I'd never heard that in my life, but King Kong song and it's kind of a heavy ABBA song too. So maybe that's why they metalized it and funked it up a bit. Stupid song.
I'm going to have to get Dana to listen to that because she likes ABBA a lot. So
it's on the Waterloo. I'm sure if you go to Spotify and find the Waterloo album, King Kong song, and that Electric Boys cover is very hard to find. It was shocking. So.
God.
Was yours going to be as weird as mine?
No, it's pretty straightforward, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's you'll just have to hear it. It's both bands.
Okay.
Very well.
All right, so let me get this here.
The song sounds like he didn't go very far away from the original. The covering band didn't go far from the original.
Okay, well, let's play this and see if I get any chance in heck of getting it. Here we go.
All right.
You think you're smart, inventive, because you figured out my game. Pride is a handy substitute when you've got only yourself to blame. All my dreams I've realized while you were indisposed. While you spent 18 years watching TV, I watched my fortune grow. Oh, here I am, I'm finally on the...
I've never in my life heard that. Sounds like it's Ronnie James Dio singing. Is that right?
That is correct.
So I got that.
Yep.
But I don't know the song at all. I've never heard that in my life. So
I've heard it a couple times.
I don't remember Ronnie James Dio doing a lot of covers. So this is weird.
He had an entire album of cover songs, and it's pretty cool.
Really? I don't think I have that.
Let me
so is this song like a 60s song? 70s song?
No, this is probably from the 80s, I'm going to guess.
It's an 80s song that Ronnie James Dio is covering? Is it a big band?
Let me look. Yeah, it's a big band. Well, you've seen them. I've seen them. It's an album of rarities from Dio.
Okay. That doesn't sound familiar at all. I have is it Sabotage?
Nope.
All right, that's my was it Queensryche?
Yes.
It's a
Queensryche.
That's a Queensryche song?
Yeah, it's called The Chase from Operation Mindcrime 2.
Oh, so that's not a cover though. That's right. He's on the album. He's not covering the song.
No, this is on a Dio song. He's not on the Queensryche.
He's on that album. He's on that album. He's on the album. Operation Mindcrime 2. Dio sings on that album.
All right. Well, anyway.
So that is not a cover, sir.
Well, it sounds like it to me.
Okay. So
because it's a Ronnie James Dio album that I got it off of.
Right, which is from the Queensryche. It's that terrible, awful Operation Mindcrime 2 album, which they tried, because Operation Mindcrime is a brilliant album, and then they tried to follow it up. And
I guess they tried to catch lightning in a bottle twice, which was not going to happen.
And it's horrible. Absolutely awful. Yeah, Ronnie James Dio's playing some of the characters in that story. Yeah, it didn't work. In fact, I think there's only one song on that album I like. It's called "I'm American" on that album, and everything else I couldn't tell you. I was like, ugh, so it was so bad. That's when Queensryche started to so slowly descend, and then they had the internal problems, and next thing you know, Jeff is spitting on his drummer, and he's kicked out of the band. So it was a whole thing.
Man,
oof, yeah, drama there.
Spits on me in a gig. The gig is over, and you're going to be bleeding. I might be bleeding too, but my bass is going to hit you somewhere you will not enjoy.
Yeah, there's a reason why spitting is called as an assault. It's pretty nasty. I've seen one guy do it in a pickup basketball game, and it turned into an all-out brawl. This one guy spit on the other guy, and it was all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. It's really like, ugh, yeah. But Danny and I were talking before the show, and I told him about, did you hear what happened on the 80s cruise with Faster Pussycat? And he goes, didn't hear it, so I'm going to tell him live on the show.
I didn't know it was on the cruise.
So basically they had this 80s cruise, and it's a week before the Monsters of Rock cruise. And they go around to the same places. I don't know if it's the same boat, but it's down in Florida, and they go all these places. The rock bands that played the 80s cruises, Warrant, Firehouse, Faster Pussycat, Honeymoon Suite. Those are the rock bands. But other bands are playing, like Adam Ant was playing, and Naked Eyes, and Tiffany. So it's a lot of different kinds of artists, Information Society, whoever they are. So it's that kind of gig. So a lot of old people going and checking out these people. So Faster Pussycat's on there. And I'm surprised you didn't hear this. But I guess Tammy and his girlfriend, Tammy's been sober for like 5-6 years or even more than that because it was killing him. So he's sober. And he's had this girlfriend, I guess, for 8 years. And I guess she's not sober yet. And I guess they had an argument on the cruise. And after
Tammy and his girlfriend?
Tammy and his girlfriend had an argument on the cruise. They'd already played one set, had an argument, and she was so pissed, she jumped overboard.
What?
And killed herself. In front of him, the band, and all the people who were there. She just jumped overboard.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah. Jeez.
Wow, I did not hear that.
There's video of it, which you can't, obviously not going to release, and I really want to see that. But, yeah, it happened, and then, because they had to do an investigation, and there's video. So, and Tammy's cleared. He didn't do anything wrong. She just lost it and killed herself. Crazy, huh?
Wow.
So, yeah. I mean.
So, I guess it delayed their second set?
They obviously they didn't play after that. I mean, who wouldn't want them to? I mean, come on. Nobody saw that coming. But, yeah, who knows why she did it. You never know what makes people do things like that. But, yeah, pretty sad. She did it, and, yeah, she lost her life. That's sad. But all the people who saw it or had a relationship with her, they have to go through all that, too. So I think everybody's going to have a lot of therapy after that. Oof.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
Nope.
Yeah. That came out right away because I'm following what's going on these cruises. So, because Danny and I always wanted to go on the Monsters of Rock cruise someday. So this is 80s cruises like that. There's a bunch of others too. They have ones in Europe, but one of these days we figure we'd do it. But yeah, people don't realize how big those cruise ships are. I've never been on one, but they're humongous. You're not going to just jump and land in the water and be okay. No, it's almost like if you're jumping like 20 stories up and you're hitting the water. If you don't hit it perfect, you're going to be knocked out and dead. It's like hitting concrete. It's
absolutely.
Yeah, people think, oh, you're going in water, you're going to be fine, like you're jumping off the diving board.
No, it's like hitting the sidewalk because water doesn't give that fast.
Yeah, why do you think people die when they jump off these bridges? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be, you got to be a perfect pencil shape and get your toes in and those are extended. Yeah, maybe you have a chance there, maybe, but off a ship, no. You're done.
No, those things are, we were down in Miami at the beginning of February, and we drove by the port one time, and there were 5 cruise ships lined up there. Those are so freaking big. You know, Dana and I, you know, a lot of our friends have said, come on a cruise with us. Come on. You don't even feel it. And I get it that they're so big you don't feel it because, you know, you'd have to have major, major waves to move those things.
Yeah.
But
that's the only thing. That's the only thing that would scare me, that I would get seasick. But I still want to try.
When you're seasick, nothing else matters. Everything sucks.
Yeah, it's happened to me once. I was on a little fishing boat that held like maybe there was like 10 of us, and we were going from California to off of the coast of Catalina Island, and it was a little stormy that day, up and down, up and down. And the only guys who didn't get sick were the ones drinking beer. They were fine. The rest of us, like, I don't drink beer. Oh, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
And they said the worst thing you do is lay down and just curl up in a ball and just take it. And that's what I did. It was awful. I was going to have a great day out there fishing off the coast. And it was terrible. I don't ever want to do that again. It's the last time I was on a boat. So, yeah, I got a
You said that one of the bands there was Information Society.
Yeah.
And I remember I looked up the song. It's called What's on Your Mind? Pure Energy. Is that one where Mr. Spock, they sampled Mr. Spock's voice? But let me play the audio sample of it and see if we recognize it.
Okay. Never heard that in my life.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I know that song. Maybe not where you were, but I don't know that song at all.
That was released in 88. Yeah, total dance song, huge on MTV.
You know why I don't know that song? Because in 1988, I was in Korea. So anything that was happening on MTV, I didn't know about, or whatever's on the radio, not a clue. Wow. So, yeah, that one year, I knew the rock stuff because I read about it and bought it and like the PX or whatever. But anything that was played over the radio, they didn't play that stuff on AFN in Korea. So, yeah, that one escaped me. So, 88, you were probably in college, right?
I graduated in 88. It came out in the fall. No, in April of 88. So I was just graduating from college. But, yeah, I was a big hit.
Okay.
So,
never heard it in my life.
Yeah. So 25 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100.
Oh, yeah,
but anyway, who cares? This isn't about Information Society.
Yeah, you brought it up.
You brought it up, so they were on the 80s cruise.
Okay, well, my fault. I'm sorry, fans out there. I brought it up, and I'm sorry I tortured you with a sample of the Information Society, which will probably get demonetized, but who cares?
Whatever.
We're not making any real money off of this anyway, but hey.
Well, I had some feedback from our last show.
Okay, from who?
From my eldest daughter.
Okay.
She wanted to tell me that I was completely wrong about my opinion on Oasis going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ooh, so she's a pro Oasis fan, right?
Apparently.
Well, yeah, if you like they're a big Beatles influence. I guess she's a big Beatles fan, so I get why she likes Oasis.
Yeah, she's a huge Beatles fan, and maybe Oasis is just after my time or not in the. Yeah, I don't know.
They had they had one album that was really good, and it made a splash here. Yeah, What's the Story, Morning Glory, and that is a great album. But just to show you how big they are, they're playing 2 nights at the Rose Bowl. That's 92,000 per night.
Wow.
And it's sold out same day.
Well, they also got all the drama around the band, Oh, are the brothers going to be, are they going to be even talking? How are they touring? They got all that drama going on around it, so people want to be part of it.
Well, Black Crowes had the same drama.
Yeah.
Black Crowes aren't playing the Rose Bowl. And arguably, Black Crowes might be a better band, too. I don't dislike either.
Now Annie needs to call you and tell you all about it.
Oh, I like Oasis. I'm not a hardcore, and I have all their albums.
I don't think you voted for them, though, did you?
I don't think I did.
In our mock vote?
I think it was a little too early. But I can see they should be in something. They made a huge impact, especially in Europe, but they played it the right way. They went away for a while, and their fans really wanted to see them. So the Police did the same thing. Police went away for a long time, came back for one tour, sold out everywhere. And they'll probably
sold out stadiums.
Yeah, and they made their money and went their separate ways, which is too bad because that band is good. The Police are very good.
Good Lord.
And they're still alive. Go do it one more time. I like the Police.
Yeah, Sting can still sing, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Stuart Copeland's still a great drummer. I mean, those guys, I don't know. I guess they just didn't get along. I mean, hear the stories about those guys. Anyway, we're rambling now, so.
Rambling man.
So the next time.
Well, we can ramble later because if y'all didn't know, I'm going out to California to visit Mark, and we've got some big plans happening.
Yes.
I get there Thursday, and we're going to see John Oates.
At the Ventura Theater.
People may not know who that is, but that's half of Hall & Oates, which everybody knows Hall & Oates.
Yeah. John's the one that he gets crapped on a little bit, but the dude can sing, and he wrote half those songs.
Yeah.
Daryl Hall gets all the, because he's the good-looking tall guy, and he's mostly the lead singer, but not all the songs are sung. John Oates sung some lead too.
Yeah.
And so
I like Hall & Oates a lot. They're so freaking good. Like Sarah Smile, got to be one of my favorite songs.
I saw them at the House of Blues. When they were during their down period, people weren't really giving them the respect. This is before the Daryl's House show came out. Yeah. They were so good. Everybody in the band was great. Every song was great. No sampling. They're all singing. And now Hall & Oates, if they ever got there, I don't think they'll ever get back together again, but you never know. If they do, they'll be playing arenas easy.
Oh yeah, I don't know they'll be doing outdoor stadiums, but they'll be doing the bigger places.
Yeah, if they're still alive. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe though. I know there's some drama there too, but
do you know what happened with that? I know they were suing each other.
Right. A lot of these artists are selling their catalogs, their rights away. Like Springsteen, and we talked about Queen and all these people.
Pink Floyd.
Well, they're 50-50 partners. So John Oates wanted to sell, cash in on, you're talking millions upon millions of dollars, and Daryl Hall said, "No, I don't want to. I'm going to hold on to my rights," which is his right. So that's where the conflict came, and now they don't talk. I mean, that catalog still generates. I guess John wanted the money now and invest it or whatever. And Daryl just says, I want to hold on to mine because who knows, it might be worth more later. Or maybe I want to pass it on to my kids and family, and they can live off of it quite nicely. I don't know.
Well, you got to wonder, I mean, Hall & Oates, their catalog is awesome. But is it going to be awesome for a long time?
I don't know.
Is it going to be a Beatles catalog or a Springsteen catalog? I
don't think so, but who knows?
Never know.
I mean, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I mean, once you lose all your rights, all of a sudden somebody's making money off of your music on commercials and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, you get a lump sum of money, but I think I'd be happy with like $300 million.
Yeah, I'd be on an island listening to my songs being played for a Hyundai commercial. That's fine.
I'd be more than okay with that. I would invest all my money in, my kids and my grandkids and my grandkids would all be fine because I invested all that money. That's what I would do with it. But
yeah, they'd all be, that's generational wealth at that point.
Yeah. But some people are doing it. Some people are not. So.
All right. So that's our Thursday night. Talking about maybe going to see the Anaheim Ducks on Friday night.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen. There's more than a 95% chance of that happening. Yep.
Yeah. Saturday, going to a comedy club.
Yeah, we're probably going to go to the Comedy Store. There were some
Nice.
there were some big names that were playing around because there's the Improv, the Laugh Factory. Louis C.K., but he already sold out. Yeah, he's a big name. So that looks like the Comedy Store on Saturday. Sunday, and what's happening Sunday?
Sunday, the main reason I'm going, we're going to see Eclipse at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Yeah, we're probably going to eat at the Rainbow before the show.
Ooh, yeah.
I think we got to try the pizza there. We always hear about the Rainbow Pizza. I mean,
do we?
Yeah.
I don't.
You've never heard about the pizza at the Rainbow?
No.
I can show you where Lemmy used to sit and drink his...
Yeah.
I can show you where he used to play his video games. And there is everything on the walls. You could walk around the Rainbow for 5 hours, discovering stuff. I believe there's a Van Halen guitar in there, too.
Ooh, I'm sure. I mean, that was one of their hangouts, right?
Yeah, so everybody's hung out there, and you might bump into somebody there. You just don't.
So that's Sunday night, which I cannot wait for.
Yeah.
Mark put together a playlist or a Spotify list of the last tour that Eclipse did and put all their songs together. He's like, man, these are some good songs. I'm like, well, no shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Eclipse fan club.
Yeah, I want to go in there and be familiar with the songs. I mean, I already know they're good bands. So let's see if they can pull it off live. That's what
no question.
We're going to find out.
Eric Martinson is awesome. He's their singer. I don't know if he's really lead guitar player, but I know he plays guitar. But yeah, I cannot wait for that.
And maybe, just maybe Jeff Scott Soto will be there too.
Ooh.
Because they're on the cruise as well. So when they come back, maybe he'll be in town too. I know where he lives.
Oh, they could do a Wet song.
I don't know if he'd play. He might be in the crowd standing next to you. The Whiskey is not a big place.
All right. Well, I'd be getting his autograph then. Or maybe just a selfie.
Yeah, just get a picture. Hey, Jeff. He's a very friendly.
I tried to get a selfie with him and Jason Bieler when I saw them in Philly. But people were talking to him, and finally I was just like, never mind.
He's a very friendly guy. I got a selfie with Jason, but Jeff I didn't because I guess all his high school buddies he was talking with him, and I didn't want to disturb him. So
yeah,
I don't like just if you see somebody famous, I don't like disturbing them if they're in the middle of something, and never disturb somebody while they're eating dinner with their family. Just leave them alone.
Yeah. Well, they were just standing in front of the stage talking to people.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like I would have disturbed them or gotten in their way or anything like that. So, but anyway, so that's Sunday, and then Monday we're going to heal up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go out every night, but we'll see. Something might pop up. If not,
we go to the beach, or we tour Palisades and see all the burnout houses.
Oh, I can take you there. You will. I have not seen it yet. Just pictures, and your mind will be blown. How did this happen? So yeah.
From the pictures I've seen, the level of devastation is unbelievable.
Yeah. How did that happen in 2025? But we don't want to get in a rant here where we're talking about it. I'll let Danny, we'll see it for ourselves, and yeah, it's humbling.
It happened.
And it just didn't happen there. It happened near Pasadena too, in Altadena. A lot of people there lost their homes.
Yeah.
It was all about poor management. That's what happens when people don't do their jobs.
Poor management.
And on that note, we'll let you go. So the next time you hear us, we'll give you a full recap of Danny's trip to Delaware Boy Makes Good in Los Angeles.
Yeah, in Tinseltown.
Yeah, should be fun.